Ladies and gentlemen, we said we were done with videos for 2020 after you just saw me today cry. Shout out Rob. I love him dearly. He got me in my feelings after making a video that made me want to make a video. So to everybody I mentioned in that video, I love you and I'll be crying more over you in 2021. But we are angry, we are upset, and we weren't going to let 2020 off the hook and the culprit that made us upset in regards to why we're doing this video. Sneakers, we have a beef to pick with you. We've had a beef to pick with you. We are going to continue this beef, and you don't get to get off the hook just because the pandemic happened, Nike. We are sick of it. We are sick of it. And Rob, say it one more time.
Sick of it?
Sick. Yeah, okay, that didn't go the way we wanted it to.
Right.
Anyways,
right here.
So Sneakers has this thing where they usually drop an exclusive shoe, and sometimes Foot Locker, Dick's, Champs, East Bay, and a few others will drop as well. The trend is you wake up around 8:30, 8:45, you prep your app, you prep your computer, you prep your iPad, whatever you got. And once 8:59 comes, you hit refresh until it says buy now. And I'm specifically talking sneakers. Foot Lockers usually just goes live and all those other chain sites as well, yada, yada, yada. What bothers me is that once I submit my size, my credit card information, my home address, all that have been sitting there since a purchase I have made 5 years ago on this app, I get put in a pending line. Okay, well, give me false hope for the 10th year straight, Sneakers. And then, as the new Twitter meme going around is, Sneakers app wants you to pick a new size like you got different size feet. It doesn't. You just take L's. We've taken too many L's. Yes, we are, especially myself. We have come and hit on many shoes.
Yeah, I was about to say, you sound a little fraudulent.
This is for the people. This is for the people.
A little
I'm a man of the people. This man called me a fraud on our
video. Take an L for the 10th year straight, even though I
no. I'm saying
the biggest shoes.
We're 2021. We're 2021.
Two of the biggest shoes of the year in February.
I'm gonna kill this.
You haven't taken an L in 10 months straight. What are you talking about?
My friends have taken L's for 5 years straight on sneakers.
There you go. There's an accurate assessment.
And I am not one that's like, okay, well, I hit on some. Fuck my friends. Sucks to be them. I'd never be like that. That is fraudulent.
That is fraudulent.
I'd be lying to you if I told you I take L's nonstop on sneakers. That's not true. But I do take L's. And post All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend is the only time I hit W's on sneakers. That's it.
All of them.
All of them. All of them. But Nike, I understand you're going through a pandemic. I'm lying. I don't understand. If anything, you should be shipping more.
There's no excuse.
My biggest grief with you is how the Kobe's have been handled.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's in regards to what Vanessa Bryant wants to do. Shout out Vanessa. She made that story known about, she's working with Nike and hopes to get shoes out to the people in 2021 or whenever it gets better during the pandemic because she saw that fans couldn't get them. She's a real one. We know Vanessa Bryant's a real one. But Nike, wouldn't you want to be making, like, I get this is going to sound bad, but you as a company, you could have profited off this man's death. You could have had all the shoes. Yeah. You could have had multiples, just general releases. But instead, you want the reseller to profit. Apparently, you want the reseller to profit in everything this year that was on sneakers. Because I'm a man of the people. I hit on two pairs, two. The threes, the off-whites, and the ones. But it's like by 9:01, the shoes are sold out on every Foot Locker site. Like, if there's no stock, it should just be coming from Nike. Why is it on Foot Locker? Why is it on Champs? Why is it on East Bay? Why is it on Dick's Sporting? Nobody buys shoes from Dick's Sporting Goods, man.
Actually, they got my Yeezys from Dick's Sporting Goods last year, so apparently you can get through over there.
Okay, we're talking Nike, brother.
I'm just saying.
Let it go. We go. You know what? This man, I don't know why I invited his ass.
I didn't know if this was a Nike slander video. I thought this was just a Nike
slander. This is a Nike
slander video, culture slander video.
Okay, because you missed on the Pumas. You missed. Yeah. Okay. This is.
But that's why. I mean,
Nike's the big culprit.
I don't know. Yeah, we can talk about just Nike.
Nike's the big culprit. in general, the shoe game's been fucked up for like 3 years now. When StockX started popping, when Goat started popping, when resellers ruin everything. I get it. It's a
Resellers have
hustle,
always existed, but I think sites like StockX made it easier for them to thrive
and
and
that's why
shit
StockX
like that.
now is making more fees because they're tired of the reseller getting all the cut.
Taxing.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on why we are going through this with the sneaker game and where it needs to go and the direction we need to see it go?
So man, like, for me, I think it's just like fucking losers. No, I'm just kidding. Um,
He's
but
not wrong.
actually, I'm not kidding. It's fucking like goofball ass motherfuckers who think like the thing is we we live in a capitalist society, right? And so we like to encourage the hustle and the grind and shit. We like to shame people for working 9 to 5s, even though like that's completely respectable and shit like that. So you have these people who are like, "Oh yeah, I'm a hustler. I go and get mine," woo, woo, and call themselves entrepreneurs and shit just because they buy all the merchandise. This
Yep.
thing is, this hasn't started. This I think shoes were one of the first people to get hit with it the worst way, but it's expanded into everything.
Mhm.
Like there used to be a point in time a couple years ago where you can get concert tickets for regular price. Now, no, for real,
All
like
the resale prices, it's like nobody has ever bought a ticket for regular price anymore.
yeah, straight up. Like I went to see you went to that one too? Drake versus Lil Wayne. Were you at that
Yeah.
one?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were in
We
high
went to
school. That was like
yeah.
junior
No,
year, sophomore
no,
year.
that was college. That was junior year of college. But
Oh no,
um
I went to the other one. I went to the tour, the Young
yeah,
Money
the Drake
tour.
versus Lil Wayne. Oh, you went to the Young Money tour. Yeah, no, we went to the Drake
Did I
versus
go to the
Lil.
Drake Force?
I could have swore you were there. I
Oh, I
feel like
did. And my goofball ex bought tickets to Georgia, the one in Atlanta, and she
oh
didn't realize it till we got to Tinley Park.
Oh,
Fuck
I
her,
think
man.
you remember
Dumbass
that. I do
bitch.
remember that. Bought the tickets for like 120, up close. And like now, anytime
Yeah.
these people go live, like the tickets are gone when it goes to the general public, and they have all the
It's that
seats
bot
there.
shit, bro.
But it's yeah, the bots ate them all, and now you have to pay 3, 4 times as much as those prices, and it's everything. Like you've been
Yeah.
thirsting for that 3080, bro. Like motherfuckers scoop that shit up, and now they're taxing for those. They're taxing
And that's my
PS5s, a
thing with
fucking
like
console. Like
where you're going with this. Like, I don't mean to cut you off. The people that do this don't even want the thing.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's to
Like
me,
they
that's what makes it worse.
that's
Because
what makes me mad. If you want it, I get it.
yeah,
But if you're
if
buying 10 and you don't even want one of them and you just want to make a profit, fuck you, dude.
yeah, it bothers me that people very much they they sit there and they have this like mentality like, oh, somebody's gonna do it anyways, so why not me? And it's like, well, think about if none of y'all did it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like you know what I mean?
Like
Like,
obviously that's like a perfect like world scenario, but this whole idea is just goofy to me because a lot of people told me to do the same. Like, oh, well, you should just do the same thing too because someone's doing it anyways. And it's like that's not the
yeah, go
point. Like,
buy
it's
a
not
$20
about
bot and do it. I'm like, no, I don't
yeah,
want to
it's,
do
it's it's
that.
not the point. Like the point is like I am an enthusiast. I'm somebody who
Yeah.
actually enjoys these things.
Because then I
So
got to
I
worry
shouldn't
about
have
selling
to.
shit.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to pay a premium to participate.
Acquire something that is
Yeah,
supposedly out there.
yeah, like and like that's the reason why like I agree with you was like Nike, you can make so much money, but Nike doesn't give a fuck. They're gonna get their money regardless.
True.
Sony doesn't give a fuck. They're gonna get their money
True.
regardless. You
And
know what
that's
I'm
what we
saying?
said
Like
in the Sony video, in the concert
yeah,
videos.
like oh okay cool. Like yeah, buy all of them. We're just our stocks invested. Like shit,
Yeah.
keep buying them because we
Keep
can
buying
keep
them.
putting them out. And then even though people aren't getting them, we don't have them anymore. We already got paid. Like now they're sitting on those. And so a lot of people try to blame consumers too. They're like, well, there's a demand, so people are doing it. But it's like, there's no answer to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the only answer is for these actual suppliers and websites and companies to
To
do
produce
something
more.
about it. Like they
Yeah.
have to make it more difficult. Like the biggest pair of shoes I got were those unions, and I think what they did was genius. And I'm just sitting here like, how comes other companies can't do that? You're like a independent storefront. These are billion-dollar companies. Why can't they figure
Yeah.
out a way? Like all you have to do is type in fucking orange. What color is an orange? And type in orange. Like Nike can't do that.
You're a
Like
$1 billion company. You don't have one single IT guy that can put the question up and encode it.
anything,
You know,
anything, like
yeah,
straight up.
no.
Like I think what would have been super fire, which might have been too complicated. But imagine the first set of Kobe's come out, right? And they do the question thing too, and it's a question that like only like fans like it's like a really off question that only fans would know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like then for sure the diehard fans are getting a pair
Yeah.
because even people who are like
I mean, even if they don't know it, they can Google it, but like
you can
still,
Google it, but the
the
diehard
question
fans
thing
like
is the
know
key.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like people who like really are invested are like, oh, I already got this. Other people got to Google it. The fucking other people are like, what the fuck? Like they're
Yeah.
upset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can sit there and put these different walls and all this other shit up in place, and it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it. I'm sure there's some complexity to it, but I don't think it's impossible because we've seen storefronts and other
Right.
places do it.
Right.
So it's like you guys have more money and more resources than them. Why aren't you doing it? Because they don't care. They're
They
gonna get
they
paid
don't. They're gonna
regardless.
yeah. They're people are gonna be able to get them regardless, and then they
Yeah.
make the money. Um, do you think? Obviously, production of
Oh,
go ahead.
speaking to the Kobe thing, um, I agree and disagree with what you're saying because I do think that after his passing, some of these things should be limited, but not all of it. I
Because
think you
people are
could,
gonna resell them and make money off them regardless.
yeah. Like the thing
Yeah,
is,
I
like
got you.
not even as that. It's just like like these are special pieces and they are commemorative pieces. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Even though they're whatever. So I do think some colorways should have been limited, but I also believe that at least two or three of them should have been like GR's fuck. Like, hey, everybody, get a pair to celebrate this man. I think at least one or two
like
pairs should have been that readily available. Like, I don't think all these things should have been sold out and gone because I think fans, even if it's not the flashiest pair, deserve to have something.
and that's where like you, regardless of if the shoe was 10 years ago, you have the palette of that shoe, and I get there's new material in it, but it's like release a line of like when you did it back in 2008 when he had a shoe out, and obviously there's LA exclusive, there's Laker color exclusives that sell out, but then there's like the red colorway, the blue colorway, that standard colorway that just sits.
Yo, well, the thing is, like, I know it's very possible, like, because of the fact that, like, not all pro tros, but a handful of pro tros, like, sat when, like,
When he
he
was
was still
alive, the
here.
Charlotte, I got the Charlotte ones like 6 months after. I got the
Yeah.
Del Sol ones way after the fours.
Like, some of them sold out, but a lot of them sat. You know what I mean? And I don't
Yeah.
think that's just because of production. I think, like, they just put a lot out. And
Yeah.
so,
The ones sat outside of the ones that you and me camped for.
yeah, the first ones they sold out, but the other ones, yeah, they sat. You
I
know what I'm
got a
saying?
gray pair, and then I think I stock X'd one because I took an L on sneakers, but it wasn't much over retail. So
Yeah,
it is
exactly. And
what it
now
is.
everything's 100 plus over retail. And it's like, I'm sure some of these colorways could have been mass produced, and they should have been because
Right.
I think Kobe fans just want something. They don't need the super exclusive one as much as they want it.
I just want a Kobe. I
They
just
just
want a
want
Kobe.
something.
Like that's
They
it.
just want something. You know
It
what I
didn't
mean?
have to be the Grinches. It didn't have to be
I'm saying like the Grinches and the parade
whatever.
ones or whatever. Those
The big
two
stage. Yeah.
big stage ones, yeah, those two I think should have definitely been
The,
limited. But the
the
rest
fact
of
that
them,
the purple joints sold out right
the
away,
purple,
and
like all Laker colorway, like Kobe
yeah,
shoes
like
for
I
however many
didn't get
years
it.
have sat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've tried on every Kobe post, passing, and never got through. And I know at least like four of our friends, even five, have tried for me. Like I know you've tried.
fam, for the Christmas present, I tried on every Kobe
Yeah, I
like
figured.
until and like no W's at
But
all.
it wasn't
Like
like the Bruce Lees, obviously, those weren't
that
gonna
one
there's no
should have been
shot that I was getting
that
those right.
that would have been fine to be limited. I don't think, like I said, I'm not over here saying everybody should have had every pair because I do think some things have to be sacred and some things do
But
have
there
to
should
be
be more.
special. But yeah, I don't think either. You said you had multiple people. I don't think none of us should have succeeded on a
Yeah,
single
so
pair
one of
for us
five people
trying
should
on
have hit.
every pair. That
Right.
shouldn't
It's
be like
it's
a thing.
it's
You know what I'm
and,
saying?
and it's I just don't understand this sneaker. They make it seem like if you use a sneakers app, if you're on it at 9 a.m., everybody can get it.
Well, so here's one thing that I'm confused about, and I don't know if this is what they're going about it with, but there was a point in time when it was like the draw, and I don't know if they do that anymore
They
because the
don't.
last time, yeah, the
It's
draw
just you're
thing,
in line.
yeah, like you just do it like how it used to
Yeah.
be and shit. But I remember the draw thing that also felt like bad, but I've actually like hit once on that type of thing, and I think,
Me too.
yeah, the other like because here's the thing with the pending line thing. It's like, yeah, cool, I'm in line, but what does that mean? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
What
Like,
is the significance of this? Did somebody beat me to it or something?
yeah, and then like the size thing, like you run out and you try again. It's like even that mentality is like, sure, maybe if I can only go up one or two sizes, up or down half a
Bro, I
size to
tried a
try or
size
whatever.
14 for the Grinches, and they were like, no, it's sold out. I was like, then why is it here?
Yeah, that shit kills me on fucking Foot Locker. Their website's the worst. They will
Yeah.
put the whole full size run on their site, and then you'll
Yeah.
click it, and every single one will be sold
It's
out.
gone. Yeah. Yep.
Fucking, fucking get take it off
And then it's
then.
still there
Like,
for 2 days.
yeah, you go to it. Oh, we don't have any of these. Then why is it on your
Why is it
website?
here? Like I
Get it
checked
off
the
your
Kobe's,
website.
legit checked the fives or whatever ones just came out, and then I checked all the fives that they restocked on Christmas Eve. The picture's still there, but if you click it, it says, "Oh, it's sold out."
Yeah,
I'm like, so why even show the picture?
that's what I'm saying. It's goofy. It doesn't make any sense.
And it just it. We know they're not going to do any of this like caption thing, the question thing on Nike. Like, what is this like? I guess we're not the ones to give a solution, but what would you recommend outside of that, or what can make it better or make a sneakerhead feel better about their chances when it comes to Saturday morning, Friday morning at 9, or Tuesday at 12?
Man, you know what I want, man? I just want them to stop doing it so early at this point. Like, if you're gonna
You
disappoint me,
wasting
I don't.
your tweets.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
like, man, I woke up early for nothing again.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna disappoint me, at least disappoint me
Disappoint
at
me in the
noon.
afternoon.
Yeah, disappoint me at noon. I'm cool with that.
And like
Like,
they're East Coast, so like 10 is still early. The
yeah,
Nike
bro.
headquarters, right? No, wait,
Uh,
West Coast.
Nike, yeah, Nike's,
So I guess it's 7 a.m. for them. Like, still, why
yeah,
are you doing a 7 a.m. drop on
bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
a
Like,
Saturday morning?
I don't know how bots work, but I don't know if maybe the time of day could help or something. But
Like
I don't fucking
with
know,
the
man.
bots and I guess a bot is a bot in regards to
Yeah,
like the 3080s, like all the videos I've seen, like these dudes are like, yeah, I pay for X amount of slots and it does it the night before. It backdoors their system to find the stock, and then you just hit run and it'll find how many I successfully checked out. What? Like, isn't that like illegal? Like, can't they like sue you for this or so? Like, how are you in their you're in their network?
fam. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You're a
And like,
billion-dollar company. How can you not prevent this with a firewall?
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it. Like, to me, I just feel like that, like, just they don't care. Like, I like that's it. Like, I think
Yeah.
especially like shit like, no disrespect to Nike, because I love me some Nikes, but like I do think like these companies appreciate what hype means. You know what I mean? What that means for
Nike has definitely bought into the hype in the
like
past two
okay, cool,
years.
yeah, everybody wants these, so
Yeah.
like it's
We're gonna
fine. Like,
promote it like crazy,
yeah, you like even like
and
all
none
these
of you are
like
gonna get it.
straight up, like there's like people who like I know who've gotten and tried to get PS5s who don't actually game, but it's just because the hype on the internet,
Yeah.
because memes and shit. They're like, oh, this is what we all want. I gotta
Social
get one.
media
And it's
has
like,
has definitely boosted
yeah, you
the
see,
like want for things you don't
fam,
want.
social media sold AirPods better than Apple did. Like,
Yeah.
stop. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
if social media sells those $550 headphones coming from Apple, I'm done.
they can't.
I'm
There's no
done.
way. There's no way. Those are
Watch,
way too
watch.
expensive and goofy. But nah, like straight up, but like that's a real thing. Like that is modern day marketing. And so things like hype, like I think these companies are like, oh, we have the hottest thing on the market. Nobody can get it. Great. They're gonna want even more. And then like they
Yeah.
can keep just break giving it to you, keep feeding you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like dunks got hot. We get a new dunk every fucking week. Fucking, I've never
Yeah.
stopped loving dunks. I just stopped seeing them get released. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. And you
it's
can't
just
even
how
get
it
them.
works. Yeah, no, now they're fucking.
It's at the point
I'm
where you can't get a force that had like an Air Force that has one little design on it.
Yeah, no, if it's got even a little hint of hype and resellability, it's going.
And that's what I hate, that every like nobody wants it because they want it anymore. They want
Yeah, I
it
feel
because they want to
like
make a profit off of it, or they think, oh shit, this is cool. My friends are gonna think I'm dope as fuck for having, like, that's the next generation's like MO
yo,
right now.
well, no, straight up, like if you look at any type of release, and it kind of pisses me off, so I don't go into replies anymore. But a lot of these pages will like post a shoe or something, and I'll click the shoe just to like see if I'm on the fence about it, or just kind of gauge people's excitability if I do want them a lot. And in the comment section, more times than not, it's, oh, what are these gonna go for? What are these gonna go for? Oh, bricks,
Yeah, I
bricks,
hate
bricks.
seeing that
And
shit.
I'm
I
just
hate that shit.
like they're not bricks. Like people like apparently like that the NES Pumas,
Yeah.
like everyone like when they showed those, everyone was shitting on them and like calling them bricks and shit, but they sell out every time
Yeah,
they
but
restock.
yeah,
Like,
and then everybody wants them.
yeah, and now they're going up because
Yeah,
everyone
because
sees
everybody
them
wants
selling
them.
out, so they want them. And it's just like, fam, that shouldn't motivate you to get something.
I,
Like people have turned it into their job, their hustle, whatever. And it's just like back in the day, things were
attainable
easier or harder to get based on like how much regular
effort
people
you put
actually
into
wanted
it.
and how much
Yeah.
effort. Like straight up, there was like again, I'm never mad at failing to pick up a shoe. I'm mad at not feeling like I had a chance. And so like from what 2012 to like 16ish or whatever,
15, yeah.
yeah, like in that range, I hit on a lot of stuff. I missed on a handful of stuff, and
Oh,
the stuff I missed on made sense to miss on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, this is like this pair of shoes. This makes sense. Like my first infrareds, I think that was
yeah,
like the first one that I didn't personally get on my own raffle ticket. I think I had 3 people get raffle tickets. Somebody else got them for me, but
yeah,
like that was the first one, and that made sense to not get a call for that one
right,
because that's that shoe
right.
versus like all this other shit that like makes sense for it to sit or for it to be easy to get, even though it doesn't sit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bring back the raffle tickets.
fam, please,
Bring,
after the pandemic. But
you know what's crazy? Like, and I just while you were talking, I was like, man, I'd be really hurt if like the 5 a.m. releases in stores are no longer a thing because of the pandemic.
oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
some of the best memories are made with when like we're together, like at 4 a.m. going to get a sneaker release.
Yeah.
And it's like, regardless if we hit, it was a good time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're salty, but it was still a good time.
Oh yeah, I remember when I fucking went to try to get those Kyrie Bruce Lee crossover ones, but I like overslept a little bit and I ended up being like
Never
seventh
mind.
in line and they only had like 5 pairs or some shit. I was hurt. I was like, man, if I didn't oversleep, I would have got it.
I'm telling you, like it's gonna be different. Like when Woodfield is doing stuff like that again. I know Woodfield's open, but they're not opening at 5 a.m. for us to get shoes anymore.
No, I
I
don't
don't
even know
think
if
any
they do that
store
thing they
is.
used to do where like because after that whole thing died, they still did like the people would like sit in line for the pairs that didn't get picked up.
Right.
Like because you know they do everything through the app now. I
Yeah.
don't even know if they do that anymore because like I don't know. I've literally not been to Woodfield since this whole thing started, except to pick up somebody's food.
Anyways, I don't want to take too much of your time, but yeah,
There you go.
we got deep into why sneakers and releases suck. In 2020, what was the biggest? And obviously, there's been so many, but which one stung the most that you missed out on in 2020? I'll
Um,
go after you because I truly I think I know, but I'm not sure.
for me, um, the ones that stung the most, the one that probably should have stung the most should have been the Flints, but I also didn't have money at the time, so it was like
Hmm.
whatever. The one that stung the most would probably either be the first J. Cole's or these New Balance that came out on Shoe Palace in
I didn't see those.
November. They're like cool. They're like shark themed and shit, and like I like
Yeah,
teals and stuff like that. It
that's
was
pretty
super
dope.
solid. I might cop off eBay. I've been watching and shit.
How much are they going for right now?
I think they've been varying for between like 200 and like 180, but like a lot of them have make offers. So I'm gonna like be like, I'll do 150, 140.
They're
See
gonna
what they
come up to 170 and be like, deal.
yeah,
I
that's
still
honestly
got it under retail.
yeah, I was like, I like to go like 50 below and then have
Yeah,
them meet me
work
at
your
like
way
30.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um
they'll budge once you find
yeah,
that middle
because
ground.
especially if that shit's sitting there, like I just need to get rid of it. Like
Oh yeah,
so yeah, those two for me were it mainly because the J. Cole's hurt because
because he went double platinum with no features.
I'm going to end myself. But they hurt because I legit was like, I forgot, I was on a walk with somebody and then they went live on the Puma website the night before. And so I was like, oh shit. And then like I like seen it a little late and they had a 10, but the 10 and a half was sold out. So I was like, I'll wait till tomorrow. If I got on the website this
Oh
easy,
hell
then
no,
I'll have no
he
problem
got
tomorrow.
confident in the
Yeah,
website
literally because
in
the like
2020. Rob,
bro, I got on the website,
no
I added the 10 to
shot.
my cart, and I was like, oh, that was easy. Well, fuck it. Because it wasn't my size. If it was 10 and a half, I would have bought it right there, but it wasn't my
Mistakes
size. So
were
I'm like,
made,
big
folks.
facts. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow when it goes to get my size if that was that easy. And then like the next day, literally on the website, multiple websites, and did the instant fucking sellout thing. And I was like, what the fuck? But I think the worst thing from Nike was that jersey. That jersey like hurt because I was definitely
The
like
Kobe
super,
one.
yeah, bro. Because they did that on the SNKRS app too. And I was like,
See, I can't
on
be mad about Kobe jerseys since I got so many.
you got so many, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
But I'm mainly hurt because I didn't get that one in 2017 like I wanted to.
that's
So
the
I was
one I
like,
got. The
yeah, I was
824, the Black Mamba. Or no, mine's just 8. It's not
yeah,
824.
I don't think they did both that year, but
And
yeah, I remember
everybody's
because I
so
wanted
excited
one or
about
the
these blue
other,
jerseys. I'm like, I've been had that blue jersey.
bro. Them jerseys are fire, bro. But yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted it. I wanted that one back then. Didn't pull the trigger. They came back now. I was like, oh, here's my chance. And then the app was like, eat a dick, and I was like, okay, cool, great, thanks. Um, so
Uh,
those are probably the biggest ones for me personally.
Mine, obviously, I've cried over Kobe in 3
And over the
videos
Kobe
already.
shoes, yeah.
Um, The first one hurt, but I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I knew that he recently passed. This is the first Kobe dropping in X amount of months since he passed. The bots are gonna be wild. Everybody's gonna be on every site. I was like, all right, whatever. And then as almost a year has gone on, I've taken every L on every Kobe since those first big stages. But I think the ones that hurt the most to me, because I was already at like the fatigue point of, man, I'm never getting one of these, were the Bruce Lees, the black and yellow ones. Now, I didn't give a shit about the white ones. He never wore them. That's got no value to me. But the Bruce Lee ones, for some odd reason, hurt the most. I think that was like the one that was like setting stuff the night before. I had my computer on. I had my work laptop. I had my iPad, my phone. Nothing, just nothing. And I was like, dude, whatever, man. Like, I can't even get the white ones. I'm not gonna get these Bruce Lees. And then obviously I did the Grinches on the 24th. I'm like, why am I
Bro,
even excited about this,
them
man? Like,
Grinches are so pretty too.
dude,
Like
those are the best Kobe's ever
those
made.
are like low key.
To
They're
me, the
like
Bruce
so
Lees,
they're so
the
good.
Grinches,
The
and
Grinches are like
then
it.
the what is it? The Fade to Black ones.
Oh my gosh.
When he first wore them after the Achilles, and then DeMar DeRozan kept wearing them. Those are my all time three favorite Kobe colorways.
Bro, the Grinch like that in that video, that dude with all of them just like made me so angry.
Oh my god,
Because
he had like
there's
40 pairs.
bro, they're so pretty. And they go for like 800, 900 right now, I think.
Is that what they're at?
Last I checked, I don't know if
I
they're
said if
still
they were
there.
400, I'd buy them. No shot, I'm buying them now.
Before they came out, they were at like
They were
300,
at
400.
300, yeah, and I should have did.
Um, but I think now they skyrocketed because everyone scooped.
Yo, they better up my
Oh no, they're at
stimulus.
430. They're no, that's not bad.
All right, well, good thing the stimmy comes tomorrow.
Yo, if you cop those, go.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes right now. If the stimulus comes tomorrow, I'm gonna buy them tomorrow.
That would be fire.
I'm gonna buy them
A
tomorrow.
king, a king.
They,
Yeah,
they
I don't know what we could do to save the game. You know what I'm saying? For me,
what I just said is the reason the game is gonna be this way. You keep
this,
copping
yo, but like
over retail.
that's my thing. Like that's why I'm always torn, because part of me is like, okay, maybe I need to like change my rules or something about how I go about
You're
getting
not.
shoes.
It's not
Because
a one person can change the world type thing.
I
Shout out
know
Big Sean.
I strays. Why we always someone's catching strays every video.
Oh, that's a good song. He's good.
I don't know. You
I
don't
just
be trying
crack
to
the
get
jokes
the
about
man
Big
to
Sean. No,
shine.
my favorite guy to hate is Chance the Rapper. Big Sean
Same,
back. He's
same
not the GOAT, but
lifestyle,
he's back.
bro. You don't even know he's back though.
I listened
The
to
album decent.
nothing. I'm not
You
gonna lie to
didn't
you on
listen
this
to
video.
anything,
Yeah,
bro.
no, I didn't
It's
listen
kind
to.
of fire, bro. Like the Wolf
Anyways,
song. The Wolf song is cool. Anyways,
wrap this shit up, Rob.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been talking to change my rules. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure
There's
it out.
nothing we can do though, man.
But like, here's the thing: I'm not about to get kicked out of something that I was like born and raised in. I think
Oh,
that's my
that's like
issue.
we about to use the Bane fucking. I was born in this shit.
Yeah, you know what
We're
I'm saying? Like,
merely
you know what I'm
molded
saying? Like,
into
I
it as
hate
a
this shit when I see
reseller.
like the little white kids who like, oh, I'm buying these kicks
I got the
with my
Yeezys.
parents, buddy, and I told
Yeah,
them it's an investment. Like their kids, oh, you know, I got little Timmy, his little
his
Yeezys,
little business.
his little business. You know what
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean?
out of here.
Like I hate that shit. And it's
Nah,
like
that's not a business.
these people are eating off like shit that,
The
like I said,
culture.
like we're raised on it. Like it's not like
Yeah,
I'm on the train because it's like fucking cool now.
we
Like
wouldn't be
no,
mad
like
about missing on shoes if we were one timers.
if this wasn't if I didn't care about it, it just wouldn't matter to me. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? Like
right.
straight up, you
Plain
know.
and simple.
So I don't know what to do.
Eh,
It's all in the company's hands. It's all in the people's hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people keep buying shit for these prices, then yeah, it's never gonna change. It's only gonna get worse. These companies don't do shit about it, then like that fucking sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just hope in 2021 when things are hopefully when things are shifting back to what they were pre-COVID, that production will be ramped up on shoes and they'll be in stores and they'll be available. But
they gotta give the people more Kobe's, honestly. Like if they need to do anything, like
I think there should be more Kobe's in 2021.
they gotta like really like not even just like more limited Kobe's, like
It's got to be everything.
full GR
Yeah.
Kobe's.
If it
Just
were up to
because
me, we're getting Kobe's all day, every day. But
like the
what do I know,
fans deserve
Nike?
it, bro. Like the
You know how
people
much money
deserve it.
they make off that shit?
They making that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's
And then
like
once the resellers realize their GR, and then what? Nike's like, oh well, now we got to make them limited again. They're not buying them.
I mean, that's fine. Just give the people at least one or two that they
Yeah,
can
that's
get.
all we ask
Like
Nike.
they
We just
like
want one.
that's like because it's not about reselling and being fresh. It's like
Facts.
about the man's memory and the impact he had
Facts.
on them,
I
and
just
just
want
having those
one.
pieces. You know what I'm saying?
I
That's what I'm
just
saying.
want
Like
one.
it's crazy to me. I'm curious as to what these Reeboks are gonna do tomorrow.
Wait,
Um,
so how did I know you got them from StockX, obviously, but did they not release beforehand?
no, people had early pairs and
This
shit.
nigga,
Like it's
see,
now
one
of
I'm gonna
those.
go cry. That mean even more to me.
Uh,
I'm gonna put them in between me and Fatima tonight.
you relax.
No,
Yeah,
they're
nah.
clean, bro. And everybody's like, yo, I've been really like on my BS. I've been posting pictures of mine, like, oh, I got mine already.
I low key seen that on one post. I was like, this guy.
I'm about to do it all tomorrow
with
too.
with the flex. Oh yeah, y'all caught L's. Couldn't be
Yeah,
me.
that's my one moment to flex, man. I didn't anything since last February,
That's funny.
and I
Yo.
don't count the DMPs because they were kind of a GR.
They ended up selling out eventually, but they weren't like quick ones
Yeah, they
like
were,
that. Yeah,
which is surprising to me because those are
Mhm.
clean.
Yeah. It's weird. I feel like Jordans are like in a way, like there was a lot of times like between like 2015 and like I want to say like 18 where a lot of Jordans set, and it seems like they
Yeah,
don't sit anymore, which is really weird
I-
because they haven't gotten like better.
they're getting worse every year. Remember
I would
the
say
premium leather
outside
thing?
of the
That's why we're
Jordan
raising our
1,
prices.
yeah, outside of the Jordan 1, all the colorways they've been doing have been kind of on
The
everything.
threes are
So
so hit or miss with quality.
yeah,
The fives, I think they beat to hell the last 2 years. You got every five back.
yeah.
11s are a holiday thing, so this is the first holiday you haven't seen a pair of 11s.
No, there was one. There
Oh,
was Jubilee.
yeah, but nobody want those. They still sold
It's
out.
like a 30-year anniversary or some shit.
Yeah, they still sold out, but like when the Concords come out, we might start shooting people again. Not the Concords, the Cool
I was
Grays.
saying that was 2 years that
I'm
I
sorry,
came.
I meant the Cool
Cool
Grays.
Grays have been admitted.
That's
That's
what I'm
gonna
saying.
be. That's gonna be
When the Cool Grays come out, we're gonna start shooting people again for Jordans.
Yo, Cool Grays might have to be like the.
Oh, I'm in
That's
line.
one. That's
I'm
got
in
to be
line.
one. That's for sure. It's been a
Yeah,
minute. Those are clean.
I'm on every app,
Those
but
are solid as fuck.
I think Nike and all the other places, Nike, you're doing it the worst, in my opinion.
I was gonna say, cause I hear the Adidas app, the one they do for their
They're
exclusive
getting
shit,
better, I
actually
heard
gets
too.
through. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
We might have to have a Reebok talk if this sale goes through in 2021.
gang.
But I don't really have a specific closing Nike. I just know you got to be better. You got to give the people what they want. You got to give us Kobe's. Rob is going to get something right now, so I don't know what he's going to get. Are we showing shoes at that? What are we doing? Where'd he go? Oh, maybe Rob had to take a shit or something. I don't even know where he went. If he went in his closet, I'm about to go get my shit. Did you go get some?
Oh yeah, you know what the fuck it is. You know
What'd
the
you
vibes.
get?
You know your boy.
Oh, so we're flexing.
You know
Okay,
your
okay.
boy. You gotta let the people know what you on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh guava. Oh guava. Look at us.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
us.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Whatever.
we're just built
Guava's nuts.
different. You know,
Today is December 30th. You do not have
quality's
these.
nuts. Hey,
These
hey,
shades are
yo.
Versace. You cannot touch me.
You know you can't have. Hey, yo, you see this shit?
Ignore the
Hey,
the cock X tag.
They didn't put.
Shout out Robin Kaylee. This might be the thumbnail.
You didn't put these. They didn't get these. Didn't go on the sneakers app.
You
If
don't
these are on
have
the
these yet.
if these were on the sneakers app, I wouldn't have them.
Fergs, it's been fun, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you hitting one on the fly with me. I will talk to you a little later.
Of course, kings.
Kings, it's